Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Koco's Corner. I am the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It's where the world comes to kick ass. Your home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And oh boy, do we have a lot of news. Now, the news is out everywhere. We're going to have a little fun with it, a little opinion, have a good time, enjoy life. Let's do it. The big one is WWE is considered officially deemed, I'm reading this off KocoSports.net, WWE officially deemed essential business by Florida Governor's Office. Company can continue with shows. Whoa, maybe? Orange County Mayor Jerry Dimmings, hopefully I slaughtered that name, go fuck yourself, explained the situation today. Originally, they were not deemed as essential business. Well, that kind of makes sense. I like your original thought. And then he goes on to say, with some conversation with the governor's office, New World Order. Hulk Hogan. No, I added that part in. Regarding the governor's orders, they were deemed essential business. Does this have to do with a WWE Hall of Famer? Vince McMahon's wife. Money. To be the elite. And I'm not talking AEW. Even Kayfabe News is a Twitter account, website. They couldn't even make fun of the situation. They're like, dude, are you fucking for real right now? Now listen, please do not come to Koco Sports for your updates on world events. Please don't take me as a scientist or a doctor. I'm just an idiot that has no idea what's going on. But as not a clever man, it doesn't seem that this is the same pattern. I love pro wrestling. Vince McMahon, he loves killing what I love. But with that said, there's no way pro wrestling is essential. But let's take this negative of the elite being the elite, and we're not ducking AEW, and try to put it in a positive. MLW, ROH, they've responded, most likely not going to run shows. UFC, boxing are looking into it big time. AEW, I have not heard anything, but they have that place in Jacksonville, so AEW might be going. So it is an interesting time because there's a part of me, as not a clever man, that bravery is pretty awesome. I've got to travel around the world, got to do some cool shit, and got to see some of the bravest people in the world. When Vince McMahon was the first show to run after September 11th, I was there with tears in my eyes going, God damn it, Vinny, you did it. I don't know enough about this situation. I don't think a lot of people know enough about the situation, but this one doesn't have that same feel to it. It's like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. But let's spin this around. We've been wrestling fans our whole life. Me, you. We've been fans our whole life. I don't know who's listening to this, but I guarantee you've been a fan your whole life. And we've been mocked by the world. They're like, oh, you like that fake pro wrestling stuff? Hell, even Ronda Rousey's giving us a crack these days. Oh, what are you, 6 years old? And then, if we were passionate about it, you would always hear from WWE employees and WWE haters, sadly, same people, it's just not that important. Who's essential now, bitches? That's right. WWE creative, WWE haters, pro wrestling making fun of us. No wonder why they make fun of us. So, we are essential. We are important. I don't see your stinking NFL playing games, do we? Where's your NBA now? I actually really love sports. I don't know why I'm knocking these people, but that's not the point. The point is, no one can make fun of pro wrestling again because the government through... Who's the president? Wait, how much money are they giving to Tampa and Orlando? What? Pardon me? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because pro wrestling is essential in the state of Florida. And as a guy that claims Florida to be his home while living in Japan, feels good. Feels real good. Actually, it does not feel good at all. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it. I don't know. I'm glad that there's entertainment. I'm not fucking watching. I watch AEW. But at the same time, it's scary times. And the fact that everything is inconsistent in the news, everything is inconsistent from the country to country, it makes it harder and harder to know who's right and who's wrong. But I think everyone can be like, yeah, this ain't right. This is a good idea. So, yeah, WWE is going to continue on. It's essential business, and maybe it'll bring sports back. And I really think escapism is important. You know, as a guy that writes books, as a guy that just goes off on entertainment. You know, the reason why I used to be, let me tell you a story, kid. Sit down. It's Koco's Corner. It's Grandpa Koco's Corner. Sit down. I haven't told many people this. I used to be a real reporter. And there was a water shortage in the Tampa Bay area. And every real reporter just sat there and let this piece of shit government official give this bullshit answer. And I raised my hand. And I was like, look at me. I'm Journalist Jim. And I asked a question. Like, I noticed on your map of who has to save water, it's all the lower income of the city. How come the people that are more wealthy don't have to not use water? And, you know, I said it a lot smoother, I assure you. At least that's what I say when I retell the story, right? And he's like, well, blah, blah, blah. And he gave an answer that didn't answer it. He's like, well, the fucking sky is blue, rich people are rich, and I'm done talking to you. And I'm like, that's not really answering my question. So I raised my hand. I was going to make Boom Boom proud being a real journalist. I was like, excuse me, sir. Wonderful answer. You didn't answer the question. And he looked at me. He looked at like I was so young. I think I was just out of the Marine Corps. He looked at my producer, looked at me, looked at my producer, looked at me, and walked away. And then within like 12 hours later, they were like, do you want to cover sports? And I was like, you're goddamn right I do. So I don't know where this story was going. Pretty much people are fucking corrupt, and information is not what it should be, and it should be more clear. Hopefully you guys are finding it to be entertaining. Hopefully they'll be putting on good shows. Let's try to look at the positives of this besides the silliness. I'm hoping this brings more content to the WWE Network. Of course it won't. You know it won't. I won't. Because I always loved what NWA is doing right now. The one studio, barely anyone there, cheering. I think they should do that. I really, really, really enjoy the NWA product. And now that they have their own building, maybe... I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just saying it so it's on the record. I know it's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen, but I just want to say it. What if they put on shows at the event center after, or whatever the training center is in Orlando, after, you know, everything is fine and dandy in the air, and they put on different styles of wrestling for us? Like, you go to WWE Network, and you're like, I like luchador wrestling. And they're like, here is WWE Lucha Underground. I like good old Southern wrestling. Here is WWE, NWA, WCW, remember the AWA? If you remember the AWA, give yourself a Barry Horowitz. You're the big winner tonight. But yeah, what if there was like different styles of wrestling? A cartoony, like a Chikara. Serious, like New Japan. A little bit of cool guy entertainment in AEW. What if they had that and it was just 24/7 and it was ESPN, but of pro wrestling? I had an idea that one day WWE could fucking run a good product and there'd be a good 24-hour pro wrestling channel. We were so close, boys. We were so close. Speaking of being so close, let's go to the next topic. The XFL is down. This one hurt me. You know, for everything I shit on Vince McMahon for WWE, I'm going to flip-flop here. I love everything he did for the XFL. I love the original XFL. I love the new XFL. The only thing is, I'm just saying if it was the Tampa Bay Mutiny, that'd be a lot cooler than the Tampa Bay Vipers. I love competition of the NFL. I love American football. I probably watch more Japanese American football than I do NFL these days. I still keep up with the Bucks. But there's something exciting. Remember the Arena Football League? The War on I-4? Tampa Bay Storm versus the Orlando Predators? Oh, yeah! Am I the only one? Okay. I love the XFL. I thought they were doing great, and it just sucks that this happened. None of it. Remember when Vince said WWE had nothing to do with it? Oh, that's what the bankrupt papers say. You got some explaining to do. Mr. McMahon. Yeah, but overall, I really love it. They're putting it up for sale. There's a lot of money owed. Now, I'm not a clever man, hence why my show is Stump the Idiot. If you go bankrupt and sell the company, does the new owners have to pay back that money? I'm going to say yes, but I don't know. Rich people seem like they just get away with stuff. I mean, look at Vince and his power tie. That son of a bitch is getting away with everything. Look at him. He murdered my dad and got away with it. That's not true. That was a bad joke. Well, I might have. I don't know. I never met my dad. Look at you, you fucking murdering bastard. You got off track. Anyway, I love the XFL. I love American football, and I've been living in Japan too long. I keep calling it American football. And I loved everything about the XFL, and it just sucks because they were doing everything great. Now, I know there's a lot of WWE haters and Vince McMahon haters and XFL haters, but they were doing a great job. An absolutely splendid job. They were reaching their goals. They were rocking it. And then this thing in the air changes everything. Now listen. I've been crunching some numbers. And my girlfriend can tell you how good I am with the numbers and the money. I have 7,000 subscribers. I barely ever update this channel and disappeared for a couple years. So I get about 25 views. Out of those 25 views, maybe one of yous can give me $50 million. And then I can run the XFL. But hear me out. We'll buy the XFL. We'll buy 2K. We'll buy WWE. And we'll make ourselves a great video game pro wrestling football company. And we'll take it to the world. So out of the 25 viewers that watch this, make sure you like. And we got to get out there. Google and YouTube hate us. They're like, we fucking despise you. We need some likes. But before the likes, send me the 50 million, okay? Make it 100 million, okay? One of you's got to be that wealthy. And then we'll buy the XFL. The first thing we're doing, Tampa Bay Vipers, you're a Tampa Bay Mutiny. Okay, then after that, I'll just let the people run it for me. That's it. I'm just one big decision, right? Tampa Bay Vipers, Tampa Bay Mutiny, Okay, run the team. Then the XFL keeps on its path. It makes us tons of money. Bow. We buy WWE 2K, which we're getting to next story. I probably should have used the XFL one last. Jumping around. I've ever jumped around. I'm the Pulp Fiction of bad wrestling podcast. But anyway, we'll get back to the WWE 2K. The XFL buys 2K. Bow, we do some fucking great video game magic. We make a great game. And then bow, we go to Vinny and be like, it's time. It's fucking time. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And then we break up the WWE into the territories with different types of wrestling. And we make the WWE network just like the ESPN or the KocoSports of pro wrestling. All right, we're just 200 million short of this goal. You guys send me 200 million. I take over the XFL, rename the Tampa Bay Vipers to Tampa Bay Mutiny, buy W2K, buy WWE, and all our problems go away. Okay? 7,000 subscribers, which I'm probably going to lose some after this show. 7,000 subscribers for now. 25 viewers, maybe 10 likes if shit goes well. If shit goes well, we'll get 10 likes. But one of you might have $400 million lying around. I buy the XFL. I buy 2K. I buy WWE. And pow! We change the Tampa Bay Vipers into the Tampa Bay Mutiny. And then we just live. We live in a great world. You know what I mean? Hell, start the XHL. Woohoo! XBL. I don't know if that would be baseball or basketball. XBA. That's what I'm talking about. I like it. The XWF from Orlando. Oh my God, what if we could buy WWE and rename it XWF, the company that was in Impact Zone before Impact? Oh God, that would be extremely fun. All right, there you go. Oh yeah, WWE 2K. There's a word on the street that WWE 2K20 sucked balls. I did not play it, so I'm going to say it sucks balls. It's hard to believe because I stream every day at Twitch.tv, KocoSports, NBA 2K, and sports games, and NBA 2K is amazing. Why was I so loyal to EA for all these years? But 2K20, rumor has it, it was fucking garbage. The clips, the views, the scores, It did nothing well. The XFL did some things well. The WWE, back to the WWE 2K, but no one said it was good. They're going to take a year off. This is strong rumors. They're going to do an arcade game or a different game. Oh, please bring back All-Stars. And then they're going to bring back WWE 2K22, this time with more too. And, yeah. But according to them, they're going to put it back on PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5's already out. Might as well stop trying. Give up. I don't know. 2K does an amazing job on their basketball games. It would be nice to do an amazing job on the pro wrestling. But for now, I'll be streaming Fire Pro Wrestling every day of my life. Probably not true. Yeah, there's tons of Fire Pro Wrestling on Koco Plays on YouTube and twitch.tv KocoSports. Did I just cover this 2K story just to plug my Twitch? You'll never know! Yeah, I did. So there you go. XFL, I'll miss you. I barely knew you. Don't worry. We're getting, $2 billion from someone that watches this show, and we're buying you. WWE 2K, I hope more video games do what you do. Cancel games. I'm looking at you, EA Sports, NHL, Madden, and fix them. The sport games every year come out, and they make something new, but they take out 20 things. The NBA 2K, listen. All right, listen. When you give me your $50 billion, I'm going to make the NBA 2K team in charge of all video games. That's it. And we're gonna get rid of microtransactions. That's only fair. You're right. I'm a man of the people. Tampa Bay Mutiny, XFL, 2K, WWE. All we're asking for is $500 billion. That's it. Problems can be solved. Florida, thank you for being corrupt as always and making me so goddamn proud. XFL, I'll miss you. Vince McMahon, I hate you. But I love your fucking piss and vinegar. Might kill some of your athletes, but good luck with that, Vinny. And 2K, love your NBA games. Look forward to streaming more on twitch.tv, KocoSports. And I think that's it. I'm probably, if you're still listening, type in 2K XFL 2K. That's, oh my God, there's an XFL 2K game coming out. Oh God, damn, we lost. Okay, how about this? If you made it this far, just tell me one awesome thing in your life. That's it. It could be bear friend gives you a high five. It could be, a girl winked at you across the room. I don't know. We just need some positivity in the comments. Let's see what the most positive thing you can say. All right. Love you guys. Pre-order Lucky the Orphan on Amazon. I have so much stuff to plug, but I feel like a dirty whore. I just got to make one blog where you go and you see everything I plug. I'll call it DaveCoco.plugs. That might sound like a sex toy. We'll work on a name. Anyway, KocoSports.net. We're working hard. Stories down in a doobly-doo. Love you guys. With that, I am over. Hey, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.